What's up, CrossFitters? We just finished 2 weeks of testing, and we were really pleased with the results. Most people set some new PRs and showed a lot of improvement in all areas in strength and endurance. And with this 60-day paleo challenge and the workouts, a lot of people are seeing a lot of physical changes and transformations for the good in their body. So I think a lot of good things have been going on from the feedback that we're getting from y'all. And please always give us feedback, good or bad, to any of the coaches, and just let us know how you're doing and how you're progressing. So, some of the good things we took away from this past cycle are that we went a little less heavy on the weights and a little less volume, but everybody's strength still went up a little bit, and it may have not gone up as much, as big of a jump as it has in the past, but we think this is a really good plan long term because the weights are a little bit, like I said, less volume, so you're not doing as many sets and reps, and the weight's a little bit lighter, but we're going through it a little bit faster, and I think you'll be able to progress for longer that way. So in the long term, you will continue to be stronger. It reduces the risk of injury and just allows you to keep progressing for the long term, and that's what we're looking for. Really anybody can throw some programs together and get short-term results, but it's the long term is what we're looking for, and getting you not to plateau. So the workouts going forward for this next 10 weeks are going to look very similar to what you have been doing. We'll have the EMOMs every minute on the minute, and that's where we'll get our strength work in, coupled with the opposite movement and probably gymnastics. When I say opposite movement, if we're doing a pull in the for the strength part, like a deadlift, we'll probably doing a press for that opposite minute. And then we'll follow that up with a Metcon. The Metcons will be all different lengths of time. So we'll have some that are 5 to 7 minutes, then we'll have the longer 20-minute ones. It works all of those different energy system domains, works different muscle groups. We just want to keep it always varied. That's the way you get the best response. And then some days, and it's actually going to be on the days that we have the longer Metcons, we're not going to have an EMOM. So that's the way that's kind of structured. And on Fridays going forward, you're going to start seeing either EMOMs or those longer Metcons. So we worked for probably past 6 months. We've been doing, retesting the workout every Friday. We're going to put a hold on that for a little while and put that Friday into the regular kind of rotation of our workouts. Thursdays will stay the same. That's where we're doing longer workouts and no weights. It's just body weight movements and cardio work like running and rowing. So let's jump into this week's workout. On Monday, you're going to do 10 minutes. On the odd minutes, you're going to do 5 back squats at 65%. And on the even minutes, you're going to do 5 box jumps. On the box jumps, we don't want you to bound, and we don't want you to step up. So we want you to get a good explosive effort here. That's the reason we're doing that explosive work behind a back squat, is because it's going to help your squat out. It's going to help keep those muscles explosive, because a back squat is really slow compared to a box jump. So we're going on two extremes back to back there. And the box jumps are just for the explosion. It's not to get through them fast. It's not to do a step up. That works a completely different muscle group and works your muscles differently. So even if you have to just stack up weights because you don't feel comfortable jumping up, that's fine, but we do want you doing an explosive jump. Then you're going to do 21, 15, 9 of wall balls and burpees onto a plate. So those wall balls allow you to just kind of burn out and finish off those squats. On the back squats, on the EMOM, 65% may not feel real heavy for your first few sets, but don't jump up. It's going to get heavy. On Tuesday, you're going to complete as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes of 10 shoulder to overhead, 200-meter run, 10 pull-ups, 200-meter run. So a good press pull movement with a run in between. that gives your muscles a little bit of rest, but probably not your endurance a rest. Uh, let's see, on the shoulder to overhead, um, you do have the option to go a little bit heavier with 135 pounds, and you do have the option to do chest to bar pull-ups. We want you to stay moving through those. If you're having to break those shoulder up to overhead up into 2 and 3 reps early on in the workout with 135, don't use 135. Just stick with the 95. It's not supposed to be a real heavy workout. Then on Wednesday with a partner, you're going to do 14 rounds of 7 hang power cleans and 30 double unders. You're going to alternate rounds. So that means one partner does a whole round, and then the next partner does a whole round. So we're getting some good interval training in here. Like I've said in the past, that's why we do our partner workouts. Interval training trains a different energy system in the body. Whenever you go really hard, then rest for a little bit. That's also why a lot of times we'll throw in that another partner has to complete a full round. Then we do it with a partner because it keeps it a lot more fun. Then on Thursday, you have some running, sit-ups, and air squats. On Friday, we have another every minute on the minute of deadlifts and dips. So this is a perfect example of what I said earlier when we're doing a pull with the deadlifts and then a press with the dips. And then you're going to complete the following for time. Troy program for this week, so you can ask him about the jack attack. But it's a 750-meter row, toes to bar, kettlebell swings, heavier kettlebell swings, box jumps, taller box jumps, handstand push-ups, and then row. We'll definitely have a sub for you if you're not able to do handstand push-ups, and if you need to scale back on those kettlebells and box jumps and toes to bar. Those are all pretty tough movements. We'll definitely have that option. Then on Saturday, we have a partner workout, 20 minutes of wall balls, 40 pull-ups, and a 400-meter run. And you can break that up however you want, but you're going to do the run with your partner. Enjoy the week.